Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscious people, wherever you are, all over the world. This is Radio Biafra Extra, streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, MAZI Uche Ukafomefo from Abatete province, Anambra State, Biafra land, the man who has constantly assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. Of course, he's standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader NNAMDI, KANU, the Prince of Afari Beku, the man who held the bull by the horn against all odds in a time where everybody is speaking from the both sides of their mouth. A time where nobody can say the truth. If you dare say the truth, they will brush you down with dollars, naira, pounds, being stolen from your father's backyard. They will stock your mouth. You can't talk any longer. But though he was hungry, he turned it down. Though he was in prison, he turned it down. What exactly are they going to give to him that they've not stolen from him? He is our leader, Lord Mazen Nandiuku Kano, from Afari Beku, heir to the throne of Ubeku, throne. Umuahia province, of course, Biafra land, Abia State. And by the special grace of Chukwukikabiama, I remain George Unibe. George Unibe is from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land. And by the special grace of Chukwukikabiama, I served the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator. I must tell you, this is one of the greatest honor and privilege of my life, because there is nothing as wonderful, nothing as unique, nothing as good to stand for the collective interest of your own people. This is one truth some people cannot understand, but we will make you see all this truth. But believe me, I will not move further until I appreciate the Almighty Creator, Chukwukikabiama himself, the one that sits in heaven and preside over the affair of man. For he is the one who has ordained this very journey and has placed our foot upon the path that we must follow. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. He is our guide in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. In matter both great and small, he is the primordial influence that drives us. And to him and him alone we worship and grant knowledge. He sent our leader Mazen Kano, giving him a deputy that will not betray. And so what do? What is it exactly we are going to give to him that did not come from him? What exactly do we have to offer to him that he is not the one who has given it back to us? No wonder a psalm writer said, now I return unto you the song you gave to me. You are the song that I sing. Lord, I return unto you the song you gave to me. You are the song that I sing. What exactly are we going to do for Chukwukikabiama that is not the one who's giving it to us in the first place? And I will say this evening, Anye na jage mao imana nezioku ne marama e ihunanya ne nage ubioma ge ujuru anyanya dadio imani nwe ge mbanwe o digonye dikage ebu wafa n'omega anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Yes, we thank Chukwukikabiama, and without wasting much of our time, I will go ahead first of all to play our leader emergency broadcast, and then we'll start from there. Welcome once again, wonderful people of Biafra. God bless you. God bless you. Of course, some challenges there, playing the clip, but we are not going anywhere. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. Some hours ago, our leader made an emergency broadcast. And I will tell you that this emergency broadcast has sent the zoo into taking action they are not ready for. All of a sudden, your INEC, what do they call the man? He now postponed it. During
the presidential election,
Freedom is our goal. Give us freedom. Freedom is our goal. A very special podcast this afternoon, and we urge MNM Biafrans to hook on in the next couple of minutes. Our leader MAZI NNAMDI KANU shall be coming to us. Very important. Invite friends and enemies alike. This is freedom song. Alright. For so many years now, people will have a century. Biafra is suffering, marginalized in their land. Marginalized in their land. That's why we are asking, demanding power, freedom. From this normal condition that has never really worked. For you and for me, and for all the heroes, may their souls rest in peace, oh, and give us our freedom, freedom is our goal. Give us freedom, freedom is our goal. Give us freedom, freedom is our goal. We need freedom, freedom is our goal. We are begging you to step up from the hands of this Bible world, from the hands of the corrupt, to Nigeria politics, from the hands of the cheaters, in Nigeria politics, from the hands of the killers, in Nigeria politics, from the hands of the liars, in Nigeria politics, and give us our freedom, freedom is our goal. Freedom is our goal. Give us freedom. Freedom is our goal. Welcome back. This is still a very live broadcast, an emergency one this afternoon, and joined by the leader of Indigenous people of Biafra, MAZI NNAMDI KANU, the supreme leader of this global family of Biafrans, to indeed talk to Biafrans and the world. Can you hear me?
Thank you very much.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you very, very much, EJ. Thank you very much. As you all know, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to Biafrans wherever you are. This is a very important announcement. I had to interrupt my journey to make this very critical pronouncement because of what is happening in Biafra land. I received a very credible intelligence report right now that Okezibazu Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State and Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State. These three individuals have ganged up amongst themselves to tamper with the will of the people as expressly made known during the presidential election. We are not concerned about who does what and for whom. What is our primary concern is the sanctity of the vote of our people. That what they have expressed on the ballot box must be respected. The Awusa Fulani cabal have decided to use Okezibazu Dave Umahi and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State to bring war and mayhem to our land. And how do they intend to do that? By giving Jubril 25% of the vote in Abia, 25% of the vote in Ebonyi, 25% of the vote in Enugu, because Obiano have managed to get them to annul or to partially accept the annulment of the elections in Anambra. This goes to the heart of what I've been explaining from day one, that your Igbo governors are evil. They have seen what Chibika Amechi did in River State, how our people were shot to pieces in River State, and the Fulani told them this morning to make sure they bring the war to our land. And how are they going to do it? By making sure that the result is falsified, that the will of our people as expressed on the ballot box will not be reflected, that the world will still think or will be made to think that APC has a footing in Biafra land, when that is not the case. What they are trying to do is not about zoo politics. It is not to do with making sure that Jubril continues, a Sudanese man continues in office. What they are trying to do is to convey to the world that Biafra land is still part of the damnable zoological republic, and we can't allow this to hold. If you know Okezibazu, if you know Dave Umahi, if you know Ifanyugwan of Enugu State, anybody who knows them must tell them, if they attempt to falsify this very result, if they do anything at all to convey the misleading impression that somehow our people, this great family of IPOB, cast any vote for APC, they will live to regret it. That thing they're looking for, they will get it. And Amechi will not get away with the mayhem he caused in River State. None of them will get away with it. So that our people must now know that the enemies we have within, the enemies we have in our land are these so-called governors, and also Chibika Amechi in River State. And they must not be allowed to get away with it. If we allow them to get away with it, what will happen? What they are trying to do this very night is to foment war, is to bring chaos into our land, and we cannot allow them. If you know Kesipasu, you must tell him. If you know Dave Umahi, you must tell him. If you know Ifanyugwan, you must tell them. They cannot tamper with the will of the people. In the United Kingdom, they voted for Brexit. 51% to 48%. In the United Kingdom, the government have said that the will of the people must be respected. Even though today that a majority of the people are now saying, oh no, we prefer to be in Europe. That original vote that people cast is being honored and respected to this very day. That is the sign of stability. That is the sign of development. That is the sign of the people who are civilized enough to understand the sanctity of people's opinion as expressed on a ballot box. This nonsense can happen in Alamajiri, Ugawasa. It can happen in the West with Tinubu. Okezibazu, Dave Umahi, and Ifanyugwan cannot do it in Biafra land. They cannot. I am giving them a very clear warning so that the world will know what will come to them. If they attempt to send any vote to INEC in Abuja, stating that Jubril received 25% of the vote in Abia, in Ebonyi, and in Enugu, that land cannot contain them. I will issue an order. The land cannot take them. Let them take it or leave it. That brings to a conclusion this very important announcement. You must tell them what they are trying to do in our land. They are trying to play with us. We said we will not vote. They were begging us and saying we'll do everything for you to go and vote. And we said you will not respect the outcome. They said no, don't worry, we will respect it. They put pressure from left, right, and center. They signed our document. We have not gone to the polls. That same result is what they want to tamper with, and we're saying this can never ever happen in Biafra. It can never happen. Tinubu can do that nonsense in Yoruba land with their agro lifestyle. That is entirely up to them. Zibazu cannot do it because he's living. Umay cannot because he's living. If something applies to Ifanyugwan, you cannot do that nonsense in Biafra land and get away with it. I assure you, if you want to know if I am serious, tamper with those results and you see what will happen to you before 7 days. Then you know if I'm bluffing or if I'm serious. We say thank you very much. Convey this message to Biafrans all over the world, that these criminals serving Fulani cannot succeed. They can never, ever succeed. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Because we are Biafrans. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And may people guide them and sustain and guide each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The voice of the leader of Indigenous people of Biafra, MAZI NNAMDI KANU, are saying it the way it is. As you can see, a lot of atrocities, a lot of fraud is going on. They say that they have electronic voting system, or rather, what is it called?
they have card reader, they have every other thing. But this result that have, or rather election results that are already concluded, they are going to manipulate it, and in the next 48 hours or 72 hours, you will still be waiting for results. In Biafra land, we are in control of it, and they cannot tamper with the wishes of the people. Of course, they have called off the election that was conducted in Anambra because they felt that they were overwhelmingly losing. They were overwhelmingly losing. Willie Obiano, the monster in Anambra government house, made open pledge, spent public funds in buying a book waiting for an imposter in Aso Rock, and went ahead to pledge in 10 million each for each state governor in the zoo called Nigeria. Where is this money coming from? Our people who have been castigating, having a go at IPOB, we told you that we are not going to participate in that election because it is a sham, because the election is already rigged. And you continue to carry all manner of campaigns that we don't have the interest of our people at heart. And we went ahead to tell you, sign this document for us, because we cannot call off this boycott without us taking something back to our people. And that document is signed. Today, our people participated on the condition that this election shall be free and fair, that you have repented. And today you are trying to tell us that you are clever by half, and that you can, with impunity, manipulate the wishes of the people. You cannot do that. About 15 to 25, between 15 to 25 of our brothers and sisters were mowed down in Iguacha yesterday. Still, some people who were castigating us, the people who called them out could not even defend them. And we begin to ask this all-important question: where goes our integrity? We will be on record as a people who have stood for their own people for generations of Biafrans to come, in all honesty, in every ramifications of the world, defending the interests of our people, even generations of Biafrans unborn.
Yes, our deputy supreme leader said something. He said, you cannot hide from it. What are those who say, come and vote? If vote is our right, because your sister is in the government of the zoo, Abi. Okay, vote. But there is something I picked from what MAZI just said last. He said, you cannot hide it. And that reminds me of a song. You cannot hide it for God. You cannot hide it for God. Hey, you cannot hide it for God. You may hide it for your mother and nobody will know, but you cannot hide it for God. Let me give you the new version. You cannot hide it for Biafrans. Hey, you cannot hide it for IPOB. You may hide it for Yoruba and nobody will know, but you cannot hide it for Biafra. Hey, you cannot hide it for Biafrans. You cannot hide it for us. You may hide it for Awusa. Nobody will know. You are joking. And that brakata. The more you look, the less you see. It has been changed. The more we look now, the more we see. There are things people must understand. Today, my topic this evening is simple. Learn from me. Learn from me. I was born and raised up in a Catholic church. My mother attended the Holy Communion service and the other communion and the communion. I'm married in Catholic church and you know, we know what it means. You must wake up. That which destroyed any egg from the inside produce life. Anything that destroyed the egg from the outside does not produce life. We will destroy Nigeria from inside. And so Biafrans can have their life once and for all. This is just the truth. My topic this evening is simply learn from me, or should I rephrase it? Learn from George Onibe. So tomorrow you'll be ready for what is coming. Most of you are not ready. Others will say, give us other, give us other. Do you know that internal enemies are more than those external enemies? You think Yoruba is our enemy? You think Yoruba is the problem? Forget about Yoruba. Before you know, you begin to hear Yoruba are the only people in the whole world that have greeting for everything. When Trail Ajami, Yoruba has special greeting for it. When you fall inside pit toilet, Yoruba has special greeting for it. Yoruba are the most deceptive human being on earth. I must tell you. You think they are the issue? Eat poison. Yoruba has special greeting for people who eat poison. Lose the election. They have no. In fact, there is nothing that will happen to Yoruba land without greeting. Nonsense. Criminals olenia. It's in their blood. Don't mind them. It's not their fault. You think outside is the problem? The most miserable human alamajiri on earth. More than 90% of their youth are living below abject poverty. Gallivanting everywhere in the world, shouting Kwandemo, Kwandemo, Kwandemo. You think they are the problem? Generals without going to war. You kill one IPOB member and then you become a general. General Brutal. General, what is the DSS man name? Ndiara. Uli. Barawu. Just kill one Biafra man, become a general. You think these people are our problem? But our leader, MAZI and the KANU, say, this is the time we leave the door open. Let them show themselves. And now you are seeing it. Now, our topic remains, learn from me. Now, let's start from somewhere. You see, one thing every one of us must know is that we don't lie on this platform. Even when the information seems not to be clear or accurate, IPOB will always be justified and vindicated in the end. We don't lie. Our leaders are now to us. Will I lie to own and know? Yeah, well, no. Why will I lie in the first place? So you give me the same money you were stealing from my father back here? No. Why will I lie? Because I love life, and so those who have died for Biafra, all of a sudden my life become more important to them, more than that of theirs? No. I have seen widows. I have seen orphans. I have seen widowers. I have seen Nigerian state unleash mayhem on our people. I have smuggled a brother in between 7 dead bodies of Biafran people that were shot dead by Awusa Alamajiri and the Yoruba because they need oil. The brother is still alive and he may be listening to me. We've risked our life in the midst of the night. We have done what is unimaginable and unbelievable. I can't even believe we did all those things. We watch their dead body in the mortuaries until they are laid to rest. And I know none of them are resting. And so if I come and I look at those who have died before my very eyes, and I knew I would have died in a camp war, but somewhere along the line in my life, and I make a mockery of those who have died, I should not be born in the first place. For cause be the day I was born. But that is not where we are going. Learn from me. Learn from me. You see, when our leader suspended the election boycott, it came as a great shock to me. And when I was trying to recover from the shock, he said, go and vote, O ye Biafrans. And I said, this man has broken the camel's back. Not only did he suspend the election boycott, that we have spent over 1 year shouting there will be no election in Biafra land until the day of referendum is given. He said, if you want to vote, to your tent, O Israel. At this moment, I give you the free will. You can vote. But you will not vote for those who brought python dance to our land. You will not vote for those who insist on killing our people indiscriminately, denying us access to justice system. Not just only interested in our land and the resources there, but working assiduously to ensure that our blood lineage is bastardized. He said, not Chukwu Kikabiama will punish you. Satan will punish you. Lucifer will punish you. It breaks the camel back. I just don't understand it. How can he suspend the boycott of Nigerian fraudulent selection? Did I say selection? Sorry, election. But we know it's selection. How can he ever ask us to go and vote? Okay. It is chain of command and control. Whatever he say, we will do. I say my topic is learn from me. Does he, our leader, Lord MAZI and the KANU, forgotten that Nigeria election has never been fair and free? These are the questions I'm asking myself. But you know, they will say the gods are wise. If you listen to a leader emergency broadcast that I replayed before coming to this very moment, you will know that indeed the gods are wise. I was limited in my reasoning. Believe me, I'm not a perfect man. But I was telling you what I was saying to myself. And I know most of you, this is what you are saying to yourself. Learn from me. Because the journey has just begun. And I ask, has our leader, Supreme MAZI, Lord NNAMDI KANU, forgotten that there could be no any kind of free and fair election in the zoo called Nigeria? Because it is on two phases. Number one, the people who have been ruling Nigeria till up to this moment are generals. General Olusegun Obasanjo, General T.Y. Danjuma, General Muhammadu Buhari, General Abacha, General Babangida, General. They never been to war. They just carry AK-47, kill all armed civilians. They become general. And these people are old. They will die one by one in office. They are trying to replace them with another people who are not general. People like El-Rufai. People like Kwankwaso. They are breeding new people to replace them. So these people will hold power until their children are grown enough, mature enough to take over from them. Because do you not know that all the presidents who have ruled this zoo called Nigeria and their children have automatic ticket to work in central bank? I say, God, you know, they told me that American people don't call him God, they call him Guy. And I said, Guy. I was talking to God. Does it mean my supreme Lord, MAZI and KANU, has forgotten that there is nothing like free and fair election in Biafra land? Well, or did he forget the election we're talking about involved two Fulani terrorists? Okay. Or did he forget we have been campaigning for boycott for some time now? Okay. Or did he forget that the international community may have interest in this fraudulent election? Do you know that it was Obama who asked Goodluck to vacate their office for these terrorists, Jubri? Buhari, who was replaced by Jubri? Or did he forget that the Hausa Fulani Yoruba agent, all these people actually will not give a damn, they want to remain in one Nigeria? Or did he forget that some of us don't even have PVC? George Onibe don't have PVC. I couldn't get it. But I've learned some things in my life. I know that the secret of the night is best known to the owl. And I understand that it's not about me. It is not about George Onibe. It is not about me. It is not about being selfish. It is about us. My father said, when you fight, you must fight for all of us to win. You should never fight for you to win. And so I buried my interest, selfish interest, I must tell you. But then I remember that it is not about me, it's not about you, but it's about us. At this moment, I remembered some of the lessons I learned from driving school. That as a driver, you must drive for the safety of all on the road users. You know, in those days, when the first driver's license came out in the zoo called Nigeria, I'm talking about the PVC driver's license. I was in Lagos then. They say you must go to driving school, so I was privileged to go to one. And in that driving school, one of the lessons they taught me was, when you are driving, you must consider every other person as a madman. And so if they are madman, you are the only normal person on the road, you must drive to ensure their safety also. Because you already know they are not mad people. And so when I'm driving on the road, I know there are a lot of people on the road. Some are drunk, some are angry, some are cool. They have different mindset. I drive for all of them. All of a sudden, you see one Ogogoro man will jump up from one junction on the highway, a much break. I remember when I drive around with one of my pastor friends some time ago. I noticed that every junction he see lunatic drivers. He start complaining. God will punish you. God will anoint you. God will do this one. He will not remember he's a pastor. He said, I don't know how to control this. I just insult people on steady. I laugh at him. I say, no, they are not the problem. You are the problem. Understand you have lunatics on the highway. I remember that very lesson. And I know that when it comes to this decision from our supreme leader, Lord MAZI NNAMDI KANU, not only to suspend the boycott, but also to go and vote when necessary, I know he was not driving for his own safety alone. He was driving to deliver Saboteur. He was driving to deliver Ndiaran and Yushi. He was driving to deliver, including Okezie Ekpazo and his children. He was driving that the Biafran people might be free at the end. Some of you think like me. You think like me. Believe me. This is exactly what IPOB is doing. We continue to do even unto the end. And that I must appreciate the Almighty Chukwu Kikabiama, first of all, for giving us our supreme leader and the deputy MAZI Chimefo. Because now we know that without this dime-minute decision from the IPOB leadership, this would have been, there would have been a consequence. There would have been a consequence. You do not need to understand everything. You don't need it. One of the greatest lessons I learned as a young IPOB member was you don't need to know anything. For your own safety, anyone you know, go by it. And I think there was a recalling to that very lecture. It would have been, you know, our leader broadcast after when he said we can go and vote the eve of the election. He gave two reasons why he suspended the boycott and why he allowed Biafrans that wishes to go and vote. He gave two reasons. But let's look at some of the reasons I raised up myself. It would have divided us further, according to our supreme leader, MAZI NNAMDI KANU. Because there are some Biafrans who do not know what is involved at this moment. They are fighting vigorously for one Nigeria, but they don't know what is coming. They don't know. They don't know. There are people listening to me now. They have insulted me for almost 3 days, insulting me on my own wall, on my own WhatsApp. I follow them patiently because I know they have problem. I need to solve the problem for them. One of them came and said, see you are a jobless man. You don't have work. You are deceiving our people. You want them to fight war. Do you know that you are stupid? You know he insulted me. I was responding to him. I was trying to know if he's a Yoruba chameleon or Awusa Danguruba, or was it a Biafran bastard? I followed them up peacefully. Men and women alike. And that one say, do you know my investment in Lagos? Yeah? Do you know my investment in Lagos? You want to cause war for our people and you want us to lose our investment? I say, you are Yoruba boy. He said, I'm not a Yoruba boy, I'm a Enugu boy. Hey, you said, yeah, now Enugu boy. I say, you are not a Enugu boy, you are Yoruba boy. Hala. And I take time and send into picture of people that were massacred in Nimbo. People that were massacred in Agatu. People that were massacred across Biafra land. When he received up to 50 video, he said, stop sending me this video. I said, this is why we are doing what we are doing now. Because this war that is coming, whether you fight, go for this war, or you refuse to go, the war will find you. Ojukwu didn't take war to Yoruba land. Ojukwu did not take war to Awusa land. They brought this war to us. So somewhere along the line, they bring in the war. The war is already in our place. It does not matter. And then one said, okay, now I understand. What do? I say, John IPOB. He's a member of IPOB already. So when you see people yapping like that, understand that they don't know what is going on. It's not their fault. Without Radio Biafra, most of us are lost. We will not know what we know today. The same way there are a lot of Yoruba coming on our platform without Wosa coming on our platform. Some of you are trying to be civil. Do you see Uno on this platform again? You are being civil. I was waiting for you people who are hardcore Biafran to treat their stupidity. You were just talking to them. You think you are born again on this platform. Born again. More born again than me. Treat their disease and let them get out. Cure them. I'm not talking about musicians of these days who come out and say, why did they sing it? I wanna the cocoa, I wanna the cocoa. Because he's Yoruba boy, they give him the Grammy Award, best musician in Africa. Because he say, I wanna the cocoa, I wanna the cocoa. There are people who sang. One of them say, when you see all this lunatic, pity them, it's not their fault. I won't digress further, let us continue. They would have divided us the more. Because some Biafrans were there saying, we would have voted for our own article. Our own article without IPOB article will not go there. And no, it's our own P2B. Let us in Kanye Bunkanye. Akwa hero be now. I know was hero be and Kanye Bunkanye in the Oshi. Without the decision of IPOB, nothing like article. But believe me, we are not here for article or anybody. We are not here. We are here for Biafra. There is no compromising. There is no two ways about it. Most of our people who are very stupid with it, he did not buy the election. If not, article. No. There are a lot of things you don't know. Revelation has not started coming. Did you notice that our leader, emergency broadcast of less than 30 minutes, have made the INEC of the zoo to postpone the announcement of results? Let them come and call it. It would have given them the privilege to blackmail IPOB. Before you know, bomb blast in Enugu. Before you know, they have killed Asare brother, Asare Dokobo brother. They have killed almost 30 of them. Before you know, Amechi have hijacked INEC office in Rivers State. Before you know, they are shooting sporadically. There are army from Niger Republic. There are army from everywhere storming Biafra land to kill Biafran people. They would have said it's IPOB. Now all the people army, terrorists army from within some Alamajiri Islamic country within Africa, all of them are going back in shape. And that reminds us, that reminds me rather, if you are in the world and you are listening to the sound of my voice now, I want to pass a message across to you. Let me digress further before I continue. Remember, we have looked at some of the two things I did not consider regarding our leader decision. Do you know why our people in Benin Republic were conversing that elections should be boycotted? That the Nigerian ambassador in Benin Republic actually asked Benin Republic to come and arrest our people, and as we speak, for over a week or more than 3 or 2 of our IPOB principal officers are locked up in Benin Republic. Do you know that they arrested them for hosting a Biafran flag inside a market called Biafra Market? These Biafra markets have been in Cotonou for years, even before Nigeria was created. How dare Yoruba man by the name Kayode Ogun Tusi, how dare him come against IPOB in Benin Republic? He vowed over his dead body, he will not allow Biafrans to go. This man need to die. This man need heart attack. He's a Yoruba man. His phone number is +229 2130 1142. He's a Yoruba man. He's a Yoruba man. Asking Benin Republic. Of course, we know Benin Republic and Yoruba in Nigeria are the same extraction. They are the same breed. British government divided them. Benin Republic is now Francophone, and Yoruba in the zoo called Nigeria are now Anglophone. They are mad people. This is British government madness exhibiting itself in Africa. And Yoruba in Nigeria is trying to use Yoruba in other countries in Africa to subdue. This is what they do. This is what they do. When you hear about xenophobia and amphibia, it is Biafrans they are killing. But what I do not understand is, does these people lack reason? Are they void of reasoning? I repeat the number again. The first number of this lunatic who is a Nigerian ambassador to Benin Republic remains +229 213 01142. Call him and give him heart attack. I need that man to change this phone number. I need this man to change his phone number. And his second line is +229 213 01879. His second number, I repeat once again, is +229 213 01879. 79. Biafrans all over the world, call this man and give him heart attack till he change that phone number. Don't allow him to go. The same way Yoruba we are jumping up and down and saying Igbo people in Agbo Palace way, Igbo people in Okota has killed one of our OPC terrorist boy. They have killed him. Now they discovered that it was Igbo Biafra that actually saved this OPC terrorist who was snatching boss for Tinubu area boys. Now they have shot their trap. Go and listen to Nigerian news and you will never hear that anybody died. They say, yes, there were unstable circumstances in River State, but the situation was not under control. And when you hear people say more than the statement you're about to make, you know, these people are not sincere people, mad people. You know, they want us to come on air and say, you know, the Lord bless you. We have passed that stage. One of these days, we will look at the origin of hate speech. If our leader has not taken the decision he has taken, they would have blackmailed us today. Asare and the rest group of criminals would have told you, IPOB actually bombed our place. IPOB bombed Enugu. IPOB killed in Delta State. IPOB rigged election. IPOB snap. Now, story don't war. We would not have had the privilege to expose the atrocity against Biafra in the name of election. Do you notice they've not even announced the election, rigged the election already? Why is the government of Buhari delaying? They are doing settlement, party government. Buhari will say, Atiku, if I let you win now, I hope you no go arrest me. Atiku go say, no now, wallahi, I no go arrest you. I go leave you, make you go back to Sudan. I no go arrest you. They say, okay. Usibanjo go say, Atiku, I know say you and Obasanjo no they very closely, I know they friendly. You just say, no go victimize me. Atiku go say, no, I no go victimize you. I go leave all of now. They go say, okay, I sign this document. As you have made them sign already. Ndioshi. When I mean Ndioshi, for those who don't understand what Ndioshi is, I mean criminals. Criminals. How would you have known these people are not sincere? How would you have known these people are fraudulent? Without the decision of IPOB leadership, by now, a lot of cock and bull story will be coming from every nook and cranny, trying to discredit IPOB. Do you know how much we have worked hard to maintain this reputation? Do you know how much we have watched them kill our people without reacting? Do you know what it takes for us to be humiliated? Our wife raped before our presence, our mother shot dead before our presence. Do you know what it means for our father to be killed before our very eyes, and yet we do nothing? Do you think we are that weak? Do you think we are infidel? Do you think we can't do anything? We shall. I hope you listen to our leader's last broker. I will play before the end of this program. We can go on and on, but you must know the truth. And I hope you are free. Get ready. The road is still far. Know the truth and be free. Know the truth and be free. And I truly hope that you are free. This is Radio Biafra Extra for the avoidance of doubt. At this moment, our lines will be open any moment from now. And when that is done, the numbers to call remain the same. But I must make one announcement, send one announcement across to Biafrans all over the world. The special line dedicated to the women has been blocked. But we will continue from that. We will try and see if they have opened it. Because these people are cheat. These people are criminal. These people are hopeless. These people are shameless. These people are Nigerian and they cannot be trusted. Our WhatsApp line remains 081 828 16964. Our WhatsApp line once again remains 081 828 16964. Special line for the men remain 081 221 529 71. I repeat again, the special number for the male is 081 221 529 71. And a special number dedicated to the women. Of course, I'm not very sure of that line, but continue trying anyway. Let's see how it goes. 8080 839 764 12. I repeat again, the special number dedicated to our mothers, our female, your mother. The special number is 080 839 976. Sorry, I repeat once again, 080 839 764 12. Biafrans, you must fight on. The journey has just begun, and as such, you must fight on. I'll be back in a minute.
Do you know that since 1914 to date, up to 15 million Biafrans has been killed and massacred by the Islamic Republic of Nigeria? And do you know that Nigeria is a zoo, a creation of a white man, and it has expired? We must fight to the end and no retreat. Now we must win this battle and no surrender. Yes, we be dying, now we be crying. That's the freedom all we need. To go keep the Abiyama can save us. Cause the children call on you. Biafra must to be free, 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 free from bondage. Biafra must to be free, 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 free from killings. Biafra must to be free, 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 free from Nigeria. Biafra must to be free, 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 free from slavery. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. May thy kingdom come on earth, O Biafra. The time is now, I fight on you formidable soldiers. I can see the lights at the end of the tunnel. Victory is sure, no giving up, we are marching to the promised land. Oh, you say no to one Nigeria. Oh, you say no to pretend. Oh, you say no to divide and rule. We say no to South. Listen, Nigeria, jaga, jaga, everything scatter. My people suffering and dying, so remains for my heart. Yoruba, Hausa, Boko Haram killing us. Every day we be dying like a slaves. Give me freedom, want to freedom. Wanna be free, free like the birds in the skies. Biafra's all over the what they cry. Now we call it, rescue us to go kick Abiyama. We must fight to the end and no retreat. Now we must win this battle and no surrender. Biafra must to be free, 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 free from bondage. Biafra must to be free, free from Nigeria. It's time for everybody.
Yes, sir. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Call on the line, can you hear me? Of course, he's not there with us. We must continue. Call on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Good evening, MAZI. My name is Kelechi. I'm calling you from Lagos. MAZI, God bless you for your work. I appreciate God for you, MAZI. My phone will soon go off because with the zoo have refused to give us light for some days because I don't know what is wrong with them. MAZI, do you know, I want to say this thing. This adage I want to put is for those politicians that is in our land that want to create problem. There is an adage that says that slow motion of a lion does not make him a coward. He's just being calculative so that he will not miss when he dies. This, they should understand that we, being as peaceful as we are, does not mean that we did not know what they are doing. Look at these criminals that we are trying to save from their slaves, are trying to make us to go everlasting slavery. Imagine what Okezi and the development of Enugu State, Ipob State, is doing to us. And that is why those who are supporting these criminals, I am just waiting for our people, for our leader to tell us what to do with these criminals. We must make sure that these people did not return to office. No matter what is going to cost us, we must make sure that these criminals were descent to abyss, because they belong to abyss. They are devils. Mazi, these people are wicked. They are evil, and it shall not be well with them and their family. No matter what they do, they are going to pay for the crime they are committing.
Of course, that is Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello.
Go ahead and lower the sound of your radio. Lower the sound of your radio.
Good evening, sir.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
My name is Otubo Tenatef. I'm calling from Abakaliki.
Go ahead.
I want to thank you people for your effort to restore the kingdom of God on earth. Please, you people should know that. Hello. If Biafra is a human being, I will tell you people that I'm the one who is in Biafra. I was born on 1st October 1979, and I will be 40 years this year by 1st of October. But I don't have anything. My father served INEC as a security from 2008 to 2007. From 1998 to 2007. But he died in 2007. I was at passport that time, and they used my immediate younger one because I'm the first one to replace him. So this zoo is a death. The meaning of Nigeria is death. Please, I would like you people not to relent. You people must struggle to restore Biafra. You should not mind whatever that is going on. Please, I'm from Ebonyi State. I've been suffering. So I break wood, yet I don't find money to feed myself. We are 7 in our family. It's all of us. Now I tell you, I'll be 40 years by October 1st this year. NNAMDI KANU is my elder brother. They persecute me here. There's nothing they don't do to me because I say that NNAMDI KANU is my brother. And 1st October is the initial of NNAMDI KANU's father. 01 is Oku Israel. 10 is Israel Oku, which is 1st October. So I'm so spiritually related to this thing you people are doing like this. And I've been suffering. I've been dreaming about Biafra since 2003. I've served different people in Igbo land, but that's not for it. I only stopped at their 3. I have their 3 certificates. So please, you people must not relent.
We are not going anywhere.
Not relent. God will never leave you people.
We are not going anywhere.
The work you are doing is the work of God. So you shouldn't let anybody bother you. Please keep it on. May God help you people to restore Biafra.
Thank you, my brother.
Cannot explain what we are experiencing in this.
Thank you.
This land
God bless you.
God bless you people and all the great power officers of IPOB and the entire IPOB all over the world. All this I pray through Yeshua, our Lord and our Savior.
You see, thank you very much. We are not going anywhere. We are here for one thing, and that is Biafra. Call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from? Call on WhatsApp. Yes, go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Can you hear me? I'm Chinedu. I'm Chinedu calling from Ghana. No, my radio is not here. I'm Chinedu calling from Ghana. I'm from Anambra State, Biafra land. What I want to say is the intimidation the Nigeria people are intimidating our people in Biafra land is very bad. It's very bad. All over the world, all over the country, Nigeria has very, very bad name. Even in Ghana here, is it on Tuesday, on Wednesday, Ghana government was deporting Nigerians.
Shame on Nigeria.
For their
Nigeria in Buhari regime, this Ijubri, late Buhari regime, they were chasing Ghana people away. Ghana must go, Ghana must go. Till tomorrow they have a bag they call Ghana must go.
Yeah.
Shame on Nigeria today now is Nigeria must go. If Ghana people are wise, they should go and print bag and write it Nigeria must go.
And write it Nigeria must go. Now in Ghana here, once you make sure that you're Biafra not in Nigeria, they will set you free. They will leave you to go. But once you see you're Nigerian, they are even ready to lock you, to forget about you in prison.
Ghana people listening to me should go and print a bag and write it Nigeria must go. Ghana people all over the world, print a bag and write it Nigeria must go. Nigeria humiliated you people and drove you out of Nigeria. It was this same government of Buhari. Till tomorrow there is a bag they call in Nigeria known as Ghana must go. And some lunatic are there in Benin Republic dancing to the tune of Yoruba people. Yoruba. Go ahead, my brother.
That is what Ghana is paying back to them now. Ghana is paying back to them. Now Ghana is saying Nigeria must go, Nigeria must go. And that is true. Because there's no any good thing about Nigeria. Nothing good about Nigeria. You understand? You come to somebody's land and you fight the person, even kill an officer. In Ghana here. Is that the kind of people we want to be with?
They are terrorists. Yoruba killed a British policewoman. British police officer, I mean.
Yeah. That's very bad of them. As for Governor Willie Obiano is nothing in Abulere land. It's nothing. When he win his first tenure in the Anambra State election, he didn't say he's not sleeping in the government house then. He's running away because he knows that many people are after him. He's nobody. He's a betrayer. He's a betrayer. No, see, well, I don't know how our people even reason. Reason to consider somebody like that as a human being. To consider somebody like that betrayed somebody that brought him to see light. He betrayed P2B. That made people to recognize who is Obiano. Obiano is nobody now. He's just a drunkard, hiding himself somewhere. Now he thinks that he has getting the power, he has getting the wit to start to fight against his own brother. It's nobody. I am from Abulere side. Nobody recognizes Obiano. He's nobody. It's nobody. As far as I'm concerned, I really appreciate the good work our leader is doing. He's a man of his word. As I'm talking to you right now, anything that will make me, I have already have many enemies in my village because of Biafra issue. I'm telling them to forget anything Biafra, anything Nigeria government has. Let them come so that we all will join Biafra. In my own village now, Fulani people are there. In my own village in Anambra State, Fulani people. I called one of my brother and he was telling me that our village now has turned to Fulani Ranch. Where that if you ask them why do they brought their cow in our farm to eat, they say that their cow want to change food. Their cow want to change food. Is that how human being reason? Not how human being reason. Cow want to change food. That's why the cow is damaging our crops. And you are telling me that cow want to change food. Honestly, I'm totally bad. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I don't know the kind of soap to use. I don't know the kind of soap to use to wash our people's brain. I don't know the kind of soap we Biafra. I don't know the kind of soap that we Biafra need to use to wash our people brain so that their brain can come back to normal.
Thank you, my brother. We must continue. We must continue. Call on the line your name and where are you calling from? Call on the line. Of course, we lose that caller, Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Biafrans, wherever you are all over the world, get ready because the journey has just begun. Yes, call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from? Call on WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Hugo Kifanchuk. I'm calling from Benin Republic. Sir.
Go ahead, please.
Sir, I'm very happy to get you online today. I'm just glad to be here and talk to people in Benin Republic, more especially people in Iquile, around, I don't know, around Boba, Iquile, Circuit, Bisa, because we are trying all we can to have, we have been having meeting here in Iquile, but people are not responding. But I believe that we here are not doing enough to make people respond, but I'm pleading to people, if anybody call himself or have self a Biafran around here in Iquile should come around, because we are trying all we can do possible to join our people in this struggle. Financially, in any means possible, we want to be contributing. Please, I want to make this, I haven't make it official to any Benin Republic coordinator, but I want us to gather ourselves here in Iquile so that we can make them to come and inaugurate us.
Don't worry, tell them your unit have not been inaugurated or what?
Yes, sir. We haven't been inaugurated, but
and so which family do you report to?
Yeah, we here in Benin Republic, we have been doing it, but we haven't been inaugurated. I'm just communicating with Benin Republic coordinator, but he promised. Yeah.
You are in contact with Benin Republic coordinator. Do you know his name?
Yes, I'm in contact with Benin. Yeah, I know his name.
What is his name? Right? Meje is the West African rep. He is not the Benin Republic coordinator. The Benin Republic coordinator is inside the zoo. What do they call it? Is it Cotonou? I don't know if Cotonou people, Benin Republic, want to be behaving like the zoo. The zoo ambassador in Cotonou have mandated Cotonou people to make sure they lock up those people. Do you understand? So if you are in contact with Omeji, that is fine and good. But the Benin Republic coordinator is inside the Benin Republic prison as directed by the zoo people. Go ahead and round up. But our people must not be intimidated. Our people must not be afraid. Our people should not back up. Do you know if you cut light inside Nigeria, Benin Republic will start crying? Do you know if you open seaport in Biafra land, there will be no container coming to Benin Republic? All those things they think we do not know. We have Biafra market inside Benin Republic. Are we killing Cotonou people in Nigeria? Cotonou people are the bricklayers in Biafra land. Are we killing any of them? Let them not worry. We are watching them. We are watching all of them.
Because even the Biafra market, I know that. So it's okay. I just want to make the announcement. If anybody in my area that I have made, you should come close. Let us do something to join our people in this struggle, because we are lacking behind. That is the reason why I called. Thank you, my brother.
God bless you. Make sure you contact MAZI Omeji once again. I know he will be ready to attend to you. Thank you, my brother. Sir. And God bless you. Yes, a caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, please. The word is listening.
Yes, I'm calling from Aba.
Go ahead, please.
Arongwa. Please allow me to speak in my dialect. Okay. Mr. Judge Onibe. Good evening, sir. Ihe na-eme na report na ndị amị na-agbagbusi ndị Biafra na port na-atụjila anyị n'ime mmiri. And ndị amị nọ na Arongwa Junction ha na-aga emezi na-aga ozi ha jide ndị machine ha nọ na-akụghị ihe. And again, o nwere ejile mere election, o nwere one guy ndị amị jidere ke ya iri tụbara na moto release ya ndị ọzọ buru ya lawa. That means no Arongwa Junction. So I am one of Mr. Eze Ejimagwa, Napona Arongwa. Thank you. All we need to equal.
Thank you. Our people must take note. Make sure you report this matter to the nearest coordinator.
Okay.
Our people must understand all these things they are doing, they are not going free. If they think they are going free, they are not going free. My people will say, we are at a particular junction. We are waiting for them to do their brakata as they normally do. We are waiting for all of them. Let them do their brakata. We are waiting for them. When we are done with the agreement they have signed, when we are done with them with this fraudulent election, then we will go to the next junction. They think we are here to joke. They think we are here to joke. I'm very happy to receive the information that already Ghana people have named the bag after Nigeria must go. But I'm not too happy because they put it in a maybe singular phone. No, sorry, francophone. Let them write in English such a way that every Zoo Nigerian citizen will understand. Write it in a capital letter. Nigeria must go. Shame on Nigerians. Shame. Now, let me tell you how stupid and how hopeless Nigerian can be. Have you noticed that even CNN or BBC is not talking about this fraudulent election? Have you noticed that the people who managed to talk about it, Al Jazeera, are trying to tone down the number of people who have died? Have you noticed that from campaigning to this very fraudulent election ended, do you know how many Biafrans that died? They never talk about them because your life really don't matter. I can only pity all of you. One Nigeria, my food. We have been seeing this one Nigeria, Burota. It is not today we start seeing one Nigeria. But we are not here for one Nigerian, believe me. We are here for Biafra. Make no mistake about that. Call and WhatsApp your name and where are you calling from? Call and WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Shalom, Mazoni, but I don't know that you are talking to me.
Go ahead, please.
My dear brother. We thank God, we thank Chukwu Kikabiama on the cause of the restoration of Biafra. My name is Chidobem Okore. I am from Akezuku precisely. I am calling from Aba. I am one among the principal officers. As you say that it came as a shock to you, the call of the boycott is also to us. Even to me myself, I never recover from the shock. But we thank God for director only knows what's the.
But I hope you are seeing the wisdom of God behind that.
Surely, that's
yes.
why I am calling.
That is why when we pray, we say He is our guide in our wisdom, in our knowledge, in our understanding. He is our guide, both matter great and small. I know how some of our people feel. Go ahead.
I said to my partner yesterday that we consulted him, not him consulting us. So that's the truth. Coming to this saboteurs, Okezi, Bazo, Omahe, and Ugwani, we give them the hand. To tell you the fact, we give them the hand. Could you imagine that this local radio here, Magic FM, they are boasting that some people say they would do this, they would do that, they would do it. Immediately they see me. You don't see them anywhere. People
let me tell you something. You're calling on WhatsApp, right? So it's more economical. Let me tell you something. Do you know why Alamajiri comes our land? Even foreign soldiers, mercenary, comes and kill people and go away. Because they kill people, they kill them before our very eyes, they take their dead body away and nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Do you know why people like Magic FM and other Odenibo and even BBC, Igbo is still gallivanting everywhere in Biafra land? Because somebody will come to you, he say, because I am the BBC Igbo, because election boycott. And then you begin to respond to them. Hey man, this election boycott. If you slap that guy, he will tell the monkey and babu that send him, he will not come back again. Don't you see? It is sent everywhere, Nepal, they cut light. It is sent everywhere for Biafra land, Nepal, the police, they arrest person. My brother, don't worry.
My brother, just last week, our group from home, they call Abba here. They said that Omahe is removing the Biafra flags at our village, Akeze. He used soldiers and police combined team, removing the flag, and I cannot reach any of the intelligentsia because their line, all of them, were off. You see, that's the reason why they are doing this.
Is Umahi not ashamed? Is those Nigerian army not ashamed? They have made our defending border. They are there fighting with the Biafra flag.
He is hearing from me this night. Umahi is hearing from me this night. Surely he knows that if order comes direct from director and say, let no army go out from Akese, they know that they cannot go out. Surely they know. Surely they know. The little children of at least 12 to 15 will seize all of those soldiers. None of their gun will go out from that very village. But we are just waiting for order. That's all.
Don't worry. Don't wait for order. We all know
we are just waiting for order.
You think somebody is giving me order to broadcast?
I know, my brother.
This is the time all of us need to get paranoid as they are paranoid. Let me tell you something you don't know. Do you know that the armed robber that comes to rob you in your house is afraid as much as the owner of the house is afraid?
Exactly.
It depends on who makes the first move. Armed robber has visited my family compound so many times. Believe me, they will never wish to come back again because we are waiting for them. Both hot soup, both hot palm oil, all of them are waiting for them. Not until we do the same thing to all these terrorists in our land. They are not going to stop. They are not.
Let's do something to these people.
One Bini boy just, is it Bini boy? Just come from abroad. One Yoruba lunatic, Hausa lunatic, carry gun, shoot him in the name of custom. Has the matter not died? All the people who die now, vote PVC is your power, PVC. Now PVC have become their graveyard. Don't
my
worry.
Brother, those one that we hear from radio and newspaper, they are too small to what is happening to us here. Just go to Cemetery Market. You will see the one they call him Sonny Peak. He is working for KZ.
Thank you. We will continue.
He nearly killed a small boy for removing a poster, and he's using a Bakassi boys to maltreat you. If you talk, he will ask you, do you want to talk? Huh?
Don't worry.
About two people from our group, IPOB group, he dealt with them like criminal for not saying anything.
Because and asked them with Bakassi. It's a
Bakassi boys.
Okay, thank you very much. We will continue. There is a song in my place. He said, Kwademe hijelu, Kwademe hijelu, Nisha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo, Ibijeko hijelu, Nisha wakwole yo ne mwakole yo, Ibijeko hijelu. My father said, when a man sees his end, he begins to wonder, is there really any purpose to the life we have lived? This is the time Biafrans need to begin to wonder. What is the purpose to the life you have lived? Is there any real reason why you have lived? These are the truths you must find out. Why are you a Biafran? Why are you a Biafran? These are the questions you need to begin to ask yourself. The journey has just begun. Don't let anybody deceive you. We are not going anywhere. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening.
Do you want to go ahead or I should cut you off? Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello?
This line is for the female. You should not be calling it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, your name and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Umoji.
Please go ahead, the world is listening.
Hello? My name is Wabi Sibelom. I'm calling from Umoji. Can you allow me to speak with my direct? Thank you. Allow me to NNAMDI KANU ukwu. Nekene MAZI Uchemefo. Ndị bụ dike n'agha. Ebe mma na ebe a na-ekwu na mbụ na ebe osikacha ndị ọbụla ndị Igbo na-eme onweba.
Mba, ọbụrụ ndị Igbo na-eme onwe ọbụrụ ndị Igbo ọwụ ụmụ Awụsa nọ n'ime anyị ụmụ Awụsa children of Satan in our midst are the one doing it. It's not ndị Igbo. I have met Igbo people. I have met plenty of them. Wonderful people among them. Now you are talking.
Na Biafra ga-abịa weda ma ọtụma ma ọ sọrọba ana m ekele unu n'ọrụ na nnasị na Chukwu oke adị mma ga-edu unu ma kwado unu ma mee na ibe niile agha bụ n'uche na anyị ga-etinye urupụta n'afa Jizọs Kraịst onye nwe anyị.
Amen. Thank you very much and God bless you. Caller on WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Hello?
Go ahead, please. The world is listening. Yes, he's still listening to his radio. We will allow him be. Yes, caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. The world is listening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Ada. Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Ana m ekele Biafra. Ana m ekele mmadụ niile. Na-ekele principal officer.
Yes, he's still listening to his. Where are you calling from?
Of course, when you call and you are listening to your radio, that is how it ends. When you call, just ignore your radio. Pay attention to your phone. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Of course, we lost that caller. The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Can you hear me, caller on WhatsApp? Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Yeah, my name is Oshibade. I'm calling from Brazil. I'm the PRO, the regional people of Biafra, by the name of the Chukwu Kabiam. I serve this global organization, lead by our supreme leader, MAZI NNAMDI. I thank Chukwu Kabiam. I've been trying your number for long. So, Chukwu Kabiam, bless our leader, MAZI NNAMDI. Shall be well with him. Shall be well with the womb that gave birth to him. Shall be well with our indefatigable lead, deputy leader, Uchenbenofo. MAZI, may Chukwu Kabiam strengthen you. You are doing a marvelous work. Nobody have to question the restoration of Biafra. It's only God that brought you to us. I really thank God. MAZI, may Chukwu Kabiam bless you and continue to protect you in the mighty name of Yeshua. I pray. My fellow Biafrans, nobody, they can never allow anybody to deceive you. Hausa, Yoruba, and the Fulani Kabas, they have planned to total annihilation of our people. But one thing we are telling them, that in 1967 to 1917 are no longer to be the same. Because when he says it's all over the world, but the only thing that the Yorubas are there for supporting these people, the Hausa are not traveling. Most of them are outside the country are using diplomatic passport. But you can imagine somebody that born as a Biafran, using green, white, green passport all over airport, you are being a criminal. They are treat you like a slave. And you see some idiots are still talking about Nigeria. Because when in Brazil, you are all over the country. You are living very well. You cannot ask yourself a question. How foolish our people is. Here in Brazil, since I came to Brazil for how many years? They have never interrupted life for one day. We are enjoying good hospital, free road. We are enjoying free education. If you don't have money in Brazil, you can eat. Government have a place where people are eating. Go out there and queue in a line, you eat. Very good food, morning, afternoon, and night. But you can see somebody Some of our lecturers in that zoological republic cannot even afford to eat a good 2 square meal in a day. But somebody is supporting one Nigeria. But one thing I tell them in Brazil here and all over the world, anybody supporting Nigeria, one Nigeria, his family and generation will become like one Nigeria. I told them here that one day the Brazil government will rise up and send all of us back. I will see where they belong. Some of them here, they will travel, they cannot even stay 2 days. 1 month in that abominable entity called Nigeria, they will come back in Brazil. Why? Because this country is built. But it's not an animal, it's not any ghost that built this country. It's built by individuals. Because they rise up and because of the revolution. One thing I'm telling them, you outside the country supporting this evil, this atrocity committed by Hausa Fulani, one day you shall come to your family and nobody will defend them because you are here enjoying. Thinking that the Hausa Fulani, thinking that you have a squad that can protect your family. One day they will go outside, they will not come back because they are supporting evil. One thing I'm telling Biafrans, let them become resolute to formidable. There is nothing any man can do about this restoration of Biafra. We are here and we are fighting. We are doing whatever we can do. Even if it costs our life, doesn't matter. Don't think that by being abroad, you are comfortable. If you come to this abroad, you can see our brothers are frustrated. Most of them cannot even do anything. And nobody can take them home. In South Africa, some of the foreigners here have people that can take them home. But we, these useless people with green passport, we don't have any help. One thing I'm telling Biafrans, in Brazilian government here, we identify with them, or we are doing all we can to make sure that the Brazilian government identify with us and tell the world what is happening in our land. People should remain resolute. This battle, we must win. No matter how many of us they are killing, even though now they gave the Zoological Republic by name, you need them my entire airport. But we are coming. Let them build more prison. Let them build more barracks to detain us. We are coming. Nothing can stop us. No matter how
Thank you very much.
No matter how harassment. What we are telling you, Mazi, bless you people. We will continue until Biafra come in the mighty name of your Yeshua. Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. We are behind you people. I prefer to die than to be in Nigeria. I prefer to die than to sabotage this struggle. I prefer to die than to continue to be anything concerning Nigeria. I bless you. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
We must continue.
Thank you for our freedom. Freedom is our goal. Freedom is our goal. Give us freedom. Freedom is our goal.
Welcome back. This is still a very live broadcast on Emergency One this afternoon. I'm joined by the leader of Indigenous people of Biafra, NNAMDI KANU, the supreme leader of this global family of Biafrans, to indeed talk to Biafrans and the world. Can you hear me?
Thank you very much.
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you very, very much, EJ. Thank you very much. As you all know, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to Biafrans wherever you are. This is a very important announcement. I had to interrupt my journey to make this very critical pronouncement because of what is happening in Biafra land. I received a very credible intelligence report right now that Okezi Bazu, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, and Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State. These three individuals have ganged up amongst themselves to tamper with the will of the people as expressly made known during the presidential election. We are not concerned about who does what and for whom. What is our primary concern is the sanctity of the vote of our people. That what they have expressed on the ballot box must be respected. The Hausa Fulani cabal have decided to use Okezi Bazu Dave Umahi and Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State to bring war and mayhem to our land. And how do they intend to do that? By giving Jubril 25% of the vote in Abia, 25% of the vote in Ebonyi, 25% of the vote in Enugu, because Obiano have managed to get them to annul or to partially accept the annulment of the elections in Anambra. This goes to the heart of what I've been explaining from day one, that your Igbo governors are evil. They have seen what Chibika Amechi did in River State, how our people were shot to pieces in River State, and the Fulani told them this morning to make sure they bring the war to our land. And how are they going to do it? By making sure that the result is falsified, that the will of our people as expressed on the ballot box will not be reflected, that the world will still think or will be made to think that APC has a footing in Biafra land, when that is not the case. What they are trying to do is not about zoo politics. It is not to do with making sure that Jubril continues, a Sudanese man continues in office. What they are trying to do is to convey to the world that Biafra land is still part of the damnable zoological republic, and we can't allow this to hold. If you know Okezibazo, if you know Dave Umahi, if you know Ifan Ugwan of Enugu State, anybody who knows them must tell them, if they attempt to falsify this very result, if they do anything at all to convey the misleading impression that somehow our people, this great family of IPOB, cast any vote for APC, they will live to regret it. That thing they're looking for, they will get it. And Amechi will not get away with the mayhem he caused in River State. None of them will get away with it. So that our people must now know that the enemies we have within, the enemies we have in our land are these so-called governors, and also Chibika Amechi in River State. And they must not be allowed to get away with it. If we allow them to get away with it, what will happen? What they are trying to do this very night is to foment war, is to bring chaos into our land, and we cannot allow them. If you know Kesipasu, you must tell him. If you know Dave Umahi, you must tell him. If you know Ifan Ugwan, you must tell them. They cannot tamper with the will of the people. In the United Kingdom, they voted for Brexit. 51% to 48%.
Our people must get ready. The journey is coming to an end. Or should I say the journey has just begun? Our people has had that directives. Our people must send a message across. Of course, they have heard. Because immediately, in less than 20 minutes after this emergency broadcast of our leader, on this very fateful day, the 24th of the month of February, INEC postponed the election. Let them go and make amendment. They think we are here to joke. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening to you, George Onibe.
Good evening, my brother.
This is Biafra calling from Ahaba.
Go
I'm in
ahead.
Biafra land, and I'm from Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State is in Biafra land also.
Go
Good evening
ahead.
to you, my brother.
Do you mean you are calling from Ahaba in Ebonyi State?
No, Ahaba in Ebonyi State. That's where I come from. Now, better I'm in
Okay,
Ahaba
but
now.
Ahaba in Delta State.
Ahaba in the Delta State.
Where they now see is Asaba. Go ahead, please.
I agree to my brother, and I agree to ITOB all over the world. I agree the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I say I choose for you because he have made us to be wise. Now our leader have opened our eyes, and we should rejoice because if not our leader, I think by this time, my brother, by this time all of us will be tying something on our head, and we will be knocking our head for granted for Islamic nation. That our leader has come and cut off the what herdsmen, what out of money put on which British Queen of England, you people are watching Muhammadu Buhari, you people are watching Nigerian government, and they have been killing us when we protest in our land. They will massacre us. British Queen of England, you will not say anything. Theresa May, you will not say anything. And you people call yourself as a world leader. I don't know the type of the world leader you people are. You people should do the right thing. Even our leader is a citizen of the British, and they have the right not to be maltreated the way the zoo government maltreats him. And British, you people keep on the zoo government, Nigeria government, and they keep on postponing our matter, keep on maltreating our leader. British, you people should stop this because these complete men. See this thing that Frederick Lugard did in 1914. It's Frederick Lugard that created this thing called Nigeria. And they put us for one Nigeria. If not Lugard, British, Queen of England, if not Lugard that put us for this one Nigeria, you're supposed to know that nobody bear one Nigeria before. What we know is Oduduwa, Arewa, and Biafra. And you people come and conquer us. British, Queen of England, let me tell you, we know the history. We know how you come for Biafra land here and you live for Biafra land when you carry your people come here to massacre us because we have oil. Queen of England, we have oil. That's why you people are maltreating us. Because of God gives talent that God gives to us. Queen of England, that's the reason why you people are watching Hausa Fulani herdsmen that are massacring us. Let me tell you, Queen of England, we are not happy for what is happening. What we are telling you is that we are tired for this Nigerian system. What we need is freedom, not election in the people in the place called Nigeria. You people need to come and do it peaceful so that everybody will go on their own. Let Oduduwa stay on their own. Let Arewa stay on their own. Let Biafra come. My brother, I have Biafrans all over here, and they want to speak with you, George Onibe. I think I can go on. Can I go on? My brother wants to speak for you for here. Can I go on? We are like three for here. Three. He's a Biafran. They tell George Onibe living inside. I'm Nemeka by name.
Go ahead.
I really appreciate what my brother is saying now. He's not just saying it for himself. We are saying it for the betterment of other youth that's coming up in Biafra. You know, these issues have been replicated, and we need to tackle it. It's seriously bothering us now. So we cannot just be listening to all this because they are betraying us. Myself, I'm a graduate like this. I'm not happy the way I'm thinking now. So something needs to be done.
Thank you.
Jojo Nibe, we greet you, my brother. Biafrans are very, very happy. You can see it. Even the election that they say that they do in the zoo called Nigeria. You know, even for Anambra, you can see it. Nothing happened for them. Even for Atabaya, nothing happened. Everywhere is there. You know, last time they did April Fool to foreign observers because the foreign observers wanted to come out. They want to come and observe what is happening for the country called Nigeria. When look at put them in, and then they postpone the election. So this this one that they say they do it. Nothing like election. Even all this one that they are saying they do. What they are doing, they are finding it needs to rig the election. So my brother, I greet IPOB all over the world. I greet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra because he has made me to be wise. He made me to know that there is nowhere that you can join three tribes. There is nowhere that you can join the people who don't value the system of you. Like George Onibe, you now you can understand it, but you cannot understand Hausa and even herdsmen and Oduduwa. I think you're getting me, my brother.
Even if I can understand them. Our goat does not look like our goat. Don't you get it? God has set that boundary already until British government came.
Even our cow.
It's not the same. Even lizard in Biafra land does not look like lizard in our land. Don't you get it?
Even the British, even now, those people, they clear it. Okay, my brother, I'm always summarized that I want to beat IPOB all over the world. We have shaped the system without DJ, but just have one guy. If you can't do a brought and there, can't do it in there. There's people. Onye ọbụla gbachikwanụ ndị ya na-ekwu okwu anyị ji okwu egbe mana Chukwu abịa ma dị nchaji without God Chukwu okike abịa Chukwu abịa ma say choi for you. George Onibe, I always salute for you.
Thank you and God bless you. Our people must understand when it comes to IPOB leadership, Their method of application of situation on ground are divine. Their wisdom are divine. That doesn't mean that they are God, because very soon some of you say it's blasphemy. Why will he say the wisdom of IPOB is divine? For your information, when I say their wisdom is divine, it means that the wisdom that is being manifested on this platform can only come from the Almighty Creator. Our people must understand. Just sit back and watch. More revelation are coming up. Anything they want IPOB to do, and IPOB leadership decide to endorse it, Nigeria will always run for it at the end of the day. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Your name and where are you calling from?
May God bless our leader, MAZI and the KANU. May God bless our deputy, MAZI Shemafo, and my powerful. May God bless all hardcore Biafrans around the world. My name is Mr. Shukudi anyway. I'm calling from Switzerland. I'm from Oka province, Biafran land. I'm MAZI Onibe. I'm just listening to you. One thing that I hear from you, that is what make me want to call. I begin to call it because there's something you says about BBC and CNN. They are not showing what is happening in this election. Only I just show it. So, do you not know that BBC and CNN is responsible for all the killings that is happening in Biafra, even since the Lugard have created this so-called Nigeria? They see all those things. That is what they are planning. Their plan is what is Alsa Fulani is executing.
Of course, I'm just pointing it out so that the people who call themselves Nigerians should know that this is your Lord, Lord Lugard, Lord Mongo Park, Lord Landa Brothers, Lord Queen of England, Lord Mary Slessor. They do not have regard, value for your life. You are lower than British chicken. As in Nigeria, you are lower than British lizard. I just want them to understand that. Do you know that BBC can spend hours trying to tell you how one British man saved dog inside mud and call him a hero of the month? Go ahead, my brother.
They will not report it because reporting it is like them reporting themselves. Because that BBC and CNN is a political tools they used to conquer the whole world. That is material they are using. It's not military, but it's powerful than military. That BBC and CNN. So, since the so-called Nigeria was created by Lord Lugard, both Queen of England,
remove Lord from his name, call him terrorist Lugard.
This one they call Boris Johnson, both Blair, none of them have ever crossed to Biafra land. They only come to Daula. They go to this Sadona of Sokoto in Borno State. They go to Abuja. When they want to go home, they will fly to Lagos and say hello to Yorubas. They don't even know that Biafra exists. They only see Biafra as British oil territory.
No, when they are flying across Biafra land, when they are flying across Biafra land, they will wave their arms and say, "Oh, you people will see something. Oh, there will be no light in your land. Oh, you people will suffer very well. Oh, no school in your place. Oh, even when you are graduate, you don't have employment. Oh, you will shout data Niger, Niger data. Oh, on top. That is what they do to us when they are flying across our land. They use hanky to cover their nose because Biafra land is stinking and very dirty. And I can see some lunatic telling you that I'm governor, I am Amayanambo, I'm Abayanambo, I'm Igwe of this, I'm Igwe of Fondiaran and Yushi. They are not ashamed. Yoruba are developing their place. Awosa are developing their place. All these Awosa mixed blood with Yoruba and Biafra land are destabilizing our land, bastardizing our very blood lineage. Go ahead, my brother. I'm sorry for interrupting you.
But since this election, I'm watching BBC and CNN and Al Jazeera for me to see what they are reporting concerning this our election. Do you know what they are showing? They're only showing this Medugri. They will show KANU, Kaduna, Abuja. Sometimes they show Lagos. Till today, they never show anywhere.
They are waiting. Once IPOB pick up last now, that is when you will know BBC is working. They will tell you the father's ancestral name, where that person come from. They will tell you they are waiting for us. They will write news about Biafra till they run out of ink. This is a promise we will make to them when the time comes.
If they want to interview Biafran youths, they will bring Hausa people and Amajiri people and begin to interview them and present them as Nigerian youths. They will bring those and Amajiris in Borno State. They will present them and begin to interview them. They present them as Nigerian youths, unemployment. They never show any part of Biafran land. This is paining me so much. Does it mean it's only for this our oil? They know that we are among Nigeria. So after this our oil, we are cut off. Only Northerners are Nigerian. Anywhere British want to show Nigeria is Northerners. Anything they want to do about Nigeria is Northerners. But the Biafran that is feeding Nigeria, they can never talk to us for once. They can never visit us. They can never show us in the television screen, only to kill us.
Have you seen World Health Organization vehicle in Biafra land? No. Have you seen BBC moto in Biafra land? No. Have you seen any vehicle belonging to CNN in Biafra land? No. Even Al Jazeera? No. The only people you will see around Biafra land recently is Red Cross International. Outside that, they don't come. No, forget about Share and all the oil company. These people are actually on Biafra land. Their main duty is to promote terrorism and cultism. Every oil company, most especially Share, British government, they are responsible for every act of terrorism in Biafra land. That is what they do. So of course you can see those kind of company in Biafra land. But our people must not lose focus. The journey has just begun. Very soon, everybody will know that truth. Go ahead, my brother, summarize. Thank you very much.
I just want to encourage our people that we are close to victory. Now that is very, very hard. I know that we are inside their 18. You know, if you are playing football match with your opponent, when you are in the midfield, the ball will become easy. But once you start approaching to the 18 of your opponent, it will become very hard. Once we reach to the 18, it will become very difficult. Once you enter 18, there your opponent will even like to commit suicide. Sometimes they commit penalty. So this is where we are now. We are in the Nigeria have finished. So what we need to do now is to put the ball inside the back of the net, and Biafra will emerge. And this is what is going to happen in the next couple of weeks or months. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen. MAZI, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you. God bless you, my brother. We must continue. We are inching closer to the end of this evening broadcast, but I'll take one more call, then we'll call it a day. Yes, a caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello?
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
My name is Donatus. My name is Donatus. I'm calling from in the States, Biafra land. I'm actually to Mr. Judge Onibe. So, what I'm trying to say, I'm congratulating you people. You people are really, really trying for what you are doing. And I'll say, I bless all of you in the name of Yahshua. I heard what MAZI NNAMDI said this evening. I'm very, very happy because what is happening in the zoo, we are all tired and we're praying for Biafra to come so that we achieve our goal. So may Chukwuka bless all of you. Bless each and every one of you that is trying. We are in Biafra land, we're also trying to achieve one goal. God bless you, and we shall see tomorrow in the name of Chukwuka, please.
Thank you very much. This will be the last caller for the day. As we are winding up, I want to make you understand, Biafran, that the road we are passing, the road we are taking, the road we have to follow, we've not been there before. But we understand that with truth, with righteousness, with a direct sense of purpose, just not ready or willing to negotiate at any junction because there is need to do that or because we are compelled to do that. Remaining tenacious according to my deputy leader, MAZI Uchimefo, remaining focused and not yet willing, not ever going to negotiate. with the zoo called Nigeria. We do not have two reasons why we are here. It's only one, Biafra or Biafra. Biafran people remain focused. Understand that the nation will seek for predate the very zoo called Nigeria and even the people who created the zoo. We've been here before they came. And after they are long gone, we will still be here. We're not going anywhere. I must extend my greetings from here to all of you across the globe and say we love you, Biafrans. And for those of you who are still shying away, no, I'm not Biafran because Yoruba made you believe through their media that Biafra is, they want to bring war. Repent and be born again. Repent and be born again. Thank you and good night from here.
I wanna talk about a man who loves Biafra. I wanna talk about a man who is a hero. I wanna talk about a man who has Biafra at heart. NNAMDI KANU, oh. NNAMDI KANU, I can see you, you are a godsend. NNAMDI KANU, you are a hero to our world. You made a footstep, you are a great man. You did a great work, you made a full speech, you are a great man. Oh, double keep on. NNAMDI KANU, you are the one. You read history like a man. NNAMDI KANU, you are the one. You broke history like a man. NNAMDI KANU, you are the one we are talking about. You are the hero of our land. You made us to understand the history of the world. You made us to understand you are leader. I want to know you. You are a strong man. I want to know you. You are a strong man. One man sport over all. One man sport all over the world. Biafra man, the lion who is in the Zion. NNAMDI KANU, you are the one. When I hear your voice, it makes me stronger. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the enemies trembling. Yeah. When I hear your voice, I see the Biafran stronger. The people in the Zion, everybody raise your hands for the hero. Hey, NNAMDI KANU, you are a God sent to alive. You set the trap, the zoo from inside it. You set the trap, you had emotion. You raise your voice, yeah, you say it so strong. When you speak out loud, the outside is confused. The Yoruba man is confused. The zoo is in confusion. You are a true Biafran fan. When I look at you, I see the maple you. NNAMDI KANU, I see the spirit of death in you. Move on, move on, move on. We are right beside you. We are in your left and your right and your back and your front. We are with you, our brother. Cause you make us stronger. Have you seen a Biafra? Seen a Biafra man? The